All right, we're going to start from where we left off. We have the 3 pages about contact and index page right now. We could change those later or whatever. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to put an image right here where it says green start. Select that and delete it. Make sure you're in the index.dwt. This one right here is open. Okay? Because whenever we fix the index page, the DWT page, the Dreamweaver template, it's going to change all of these other pages. Okay? I'm going to show you a trick. We're working from lesson 4 in the book. Lesson 4 has images. We have a banner.jpg and butterfly over.png. And we have a layout finish.html. What we're going to do is we want the banner. Watch how cool this is. Instead of going insert image, I could just take that image and drag it and drop it right there. Bam! Okay, so now we're seeing that the website is not long enough for it, right? Oh no, what are we going to do? Alright, so let's go to our CSS Designer right here, and we can bring this over if we want. Drag this. Interesting how it's just one column, and then when you pull it further, it becomes 2 columns. We have our selectors down here, our media, and our sources. Let's play around. This is new to me still, but instead of going into the code, into the CSS up here, you can go over here. It's a little bit, might be a little easier. So when you click on the little rows here, they close them up. And let's see here, we got our selectors here, we got our container. Now check this out. This is the box model. We have our padding is the dark gray area. That little line, that border, that's a border. And then the outside area here with the lines on it where it says auto 0, that's the margin. Okay, that's outside. So let me see, our width of our website is 780. How big is our image? If we click on our image, come down here to the bottom where the properties is, it's 950 pixels wide. What I would like to do is make our website 950 at least. So let's put 950 and press enter. And now let's bring this back over so we can see our website. Now it's almost wide enough, but you'll notice that there is padding here and padding on top and padding on bottom. We want to get rid of that padding so that image will go right in there, right? So let's pull this back. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's pull that back this way. Okay, we've got our container still. We don't need to mess with the container right now. I think we need to mess with the header, right? The header has 20 pixels on the left and 10 pixels on the right. I'm going to do 0, and I'm going to put 0 here. And now let's look at what we have so far. All right, cool. We just have padding on top and padding on bottom now. Where is that coming from? And look, our image is inside of the header now. It's not popping out. Let me see, we got 0, 0, 0, 0 here. Let's click on header H1. It's good to look at all the CSS and see what we got going on. Header H1 tag. Oh, let's see if that's the H1 tag. I don't know. It says header H1. We'll see what happens. We can always put 10 pixels back in there. Oh, that's it. There we go. 0 and 0. And look at that. Now our header at the top is good. Right? Cool. Let's do a command, control or command S to save, update, and wait a couple seconds, press close, and let's go to files again up here. Now, like I said before, close our DWT, and let's open our other pages about contact and index. Look at that. They have the changed banner area because we changed it in the DWT. Okay, we're good. So what's next? Let's open up the Dreamweaver template again one more time. All right, now we have our website 950 pixels wide. We have a side bar 1 content. We can make that a little wider because the main content is still the same size. Sidebar 1 content is pushed over a little bit. So let's go to CSS Designer, Let's open this up a little bit. I'm going to click inside here. Go on my selector. Oops, where did my selectors go? All the way to the bottom down here. Check that out. Went flying down there. Sidebar 1. Let's click on that. Our sidebar 1 width is 200. Let's make it 250. Did you see that? Did you see how it came over? I'm going to go back to 200 and let's see what happens. See how it went back again? Okay. So I'm going to do maybe 220. That looks good. Maybe 225. Okay. I'm just playing around with numbers, people. And you'll be able to do that too. If I press enter, look how the right side goes down. But the only thing is, it doesn't go all the way to the bottom. Well, it can. Press enter. Oh, no, it doesn't. Ha. We're going to show you guys how to achieve that color going all the way back down to the bottom down here in later tutorials. But I just wanted to show you that this is what happens. Command S to save, update all files, and then click close after a couple seconds. All right, next thing I want to do is I want to put a floating div that actually comes out of the header and floats over the body content. Pretty cool, huh? So some of you students from Web Design 1 class, when I was teaching you guys, I noticed that sometimes you would make the image in the div and you wouldn't put it as a background div, and then you tried to put something else inside the div too, and it pushed the image around, or it just didn't look right. So what you need to do is you need to take that image and put it in the background of the div, so we can put another div inside of here for a logo or navigation. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take that and I'm going to delete the image. I clicked on it and I deleted the image. Okay. Let's go to CSS Designer, and I'm going to go to header, and up here, if I hover over this one says layout, this one says more. Okay. Right now we have padding, background color, but if we want more, we got to click on this little guy right here, or this one over here where it says show set. Sorry, I'm just getting used to this too. I haven't played with CS6 or CC for very long. I'm very knowledgeable with CS4. Anyway, we want to do background image, right? So let's go down to the bottom, or towards the bottom. We have background color and background image. Here we go. URL, enter the path. If we click here, little folder pops open. Let's click on the folder. Where did it go? Set background image. Yes, I want to. I would love to. There we go. It popped up. Lesson 4, images. Click on banner. And look, it's in there. You're saying, I can't see the whole thing. Well, we got to set the height to it. What was the height that we needed to set it at? Well, let's open this up again. And now we need to work on the box model. We need to work on the height of it. How we get the little box where we can write in the number. Minimum, maximum width, display, box margin. There we go. I had to double click on it. Little tweaky things we got to do, right? Let's say the banner is 250 pixels. No, not width. We're doing height. We already have a width set. Let's say 250 pixels. Oh, that's too big. You can see it doubles now. Let's write in 200. Okay, 200 didn't work. Let's put 150 in. Nope. 140. Nope. 130. There we go. 130 pixels high. There we go. All right, so now we can click inside here and we can write stuff right over it. That's cool, right? All right, so we're going to put a div. I'm on page that was page 87. And inserting new component is page 87 to 88. Let's go to page 88. It says choose insert layout objects AP div. Now you can do it two different ways. You can go insert div. Layout objects. Wait, where's layout objects? Any layout objects here? Or you come over here to insert HTML. Alright, we got a div. Any other divs on here? Let's click on div. It's going to say, do you want to put a class? Yes, I want to put a class. I'm going to name this, let's just name it logo. I'm going with the book, but I'm going kind of out of the book. Alright, let's do, let's click new CSS rule when you're done. And this selector can apply to your new rule. It's going to be a class, right? It's a logo dot. You see the little period there. That means it's called a class logo. This document only. That's fine because we're going to move this to external style sheets when we're all done. Click OK, and here we go. This is kind of fun. This is where you define the rule for logo. Let's do background color. Let's do a background color of, see, can we get the eyedropper to click on the screen right here and then press apply. We haven't made a logo div yet, so it's not going to show. Okay, and the box model, let's say the width is going to be 100 pixels. Oops. Let's click OK. See what happens. Oh, there it is. Let me click over here. You'll see content for logo, class logo goes here. Let's go click inside that, click on code, and you can see that it made a div for you. You guys have done this before. You coded this by yourself, right? Div class equals logo, and then content for logo goes here. If you go to the top into the CSS, you'll notice that you have a dot logo, background color, background width is what we already put in. You can also see that is over here in the CSS Designer. Click on where it says dot logo right there. See that? Width is 100 and the background color is green. What if we did a different color? Let's say a purple. Crazy, right? Press enter. Now it's purple. See that? It's pretty quick. Now that you guys know HTML and CSS, and you can use the WYSIWYG, the what you see is what you get, Dreamweaver, and you can play around. It's just awesome. I love it. So what we're going to do in this this div is we're going to get rid of the words. Oops. Let's keep the words here for a second. Let's come up here to the height of the div and write in 100. There we go. Now we can get rid of the words. There we go. So now our div is set at 100 by 100. Okay, we're going to put an image in there, and I have to get rid of the purple soon. But go to Files. Now we have a butterfly over .png. If I drag that, now I can put this in that div like we did the banner. It's not going to be in the background. It's going to be on top, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Now you'll notice that the image comes outside of the div, which is fine. That's fine. But if you're kind of OCD and you want to make sure it works, come down here and we're going to see how big the image is. It's 170 by 158. So 170. Go to the CSS Designer. Let's go to logo, and width, I'm going to write 170, and the height is 158. And now, there we go. Now we got to get rid of the purple in the background. Click on trash, gets rid of the color. Now you have a div. Okay, our div is floating here. You'll notice if you go to the design mode, you got your div logo, close the div, and then you have an image source right there. And the width and the height of the image, and the alt tag you can write butterfly logo. There you go, butterfly logo. Oops, let me bring that back up again. Command S to save. Update all pages? Yes, update all my pages. Close. Close this page. Let's go to Files. Let's open up our index page.html and go to Design Mode. And you'll notice that the green butterfly is there, and we can't touch it because it's only in the Dreamweaver template, right? So let's close that. Let's open our Dreamweaver template one more time. Here we go. Now I want to bring the butterfly down and over a little bit. This is going to be fun. Check this out. Let's go to our CSS Designer. Let's open this up. We're going to go on, whoops. Click on Div Logo right here. Image logo, dot logo. Where is my? There we go. I had to click. It's so sometimes a little frustrating, but did you see what I did? I didn't see this over here, so I clicked here, and then I clicked on Style, All Sources, Style. Just play around with it. It's a little temperamental. So click on dot logo, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna say margin. I want to go down 20 pixels. Do you see how it went down? It pushed the main content down too, though. I don't like that. I want to go over to the right a little bit. I'm going to say 20 pixels again. See how it pushed it over to the left and down and to the right? It also pushed the main content down. So what I need to do is I need to put a Z index on this div. We talk about algebra. I know you don't want to talk about algebra, but X goes sideways, Y goes up and down, and Z comes right at you. So let's find the Z index here. Z index right here. Yeah. Double click on it and press and put in 1 and press enter. Hopefully this works. 1, value of 1. 1 is a favorite number. Value. I put 1 in. Let me go to my code and see what the logo did. Z index 1. That should work, right? Oh, no fun. Hold on a sec. Okay, the one thing that I forgot is when you do this, you need to work with your position right here. Position is static. You want to make it absolute. When you click on absolute, watch how the content here moves up where it's supposed to be. Click on that and then click on absolute. Boom! It came up. Okay. It might have come up too far. I'm not sure. Dreamweaver is a little quirky sometimes with look of things. The body content came up too far. It should stop right here. But this is another reason why I don't click on live view in Dreamweaver, because it's buggy. It's for editing HTML and CSS and JavaScript and everything. And you shouldn't look at this in here. You should look at it in a browser. So let's save it. Command S, Control S, and then press close. And then down here, there's a little world. Preview, debug in browser. Click on that. And I'm checking my stuff out in Chrome right now. I will look in it in Explorer, and I will look at it in Chrome. I'll look at it in Firefox and Safari. Those are the 4 major browsers right now. So preview in Chrome, looking good. I got my butterfly over the main content. With the Z index, that div came out of the header and is over the body content part now too. It's crazy, isn't it? So what if I were to bring that back up just a little bit, because that looks like it's down too far. Let's where are we? Where are our, oh, right here. So margin, let's put 10. And it goes up a little bit. That's better. Maybe even 5. So what we're going to do is we're going to put navigation right here underneath the banner. So that's looking good. Let's bring the butterfly over 10 pixels too, because I don't want to go right on top of the, right on top of that. I want to be able to see what's going on. All right, so let's save that. Command S, Control S, update, and then close. And let's close this page, and let's look at our index page now. And look, our index page worked. That's great. All right, I'm going to stop this video, and then we'll continue on the next one. Okay?